Well, I thought that the Super Bowl ads this year were kind of disappointing.
I actually thought the VW ad for the new Beetle was the most effective because first of all it made a bug all of a sudden seem cute, which I thought probably was really difficult, but they made it happen. And then also it just made you want to know more. You saw the silhouette at the end, you just wanted to find out more about that car.
I thought the Skechers ad with Kim Kardashian is the most ineffective because, first of all, it shows very little of the product itself, which is the shoe. Second of all, while much of the male population may like Kim Kardashian, I doubt they're going to go out and buy the Skechers shoe.
I think the Career Builder ad was effective because, I mean, you kind of feel sorry for the guy in the commercial who's trying to park his car and there's a bunch of incompetent monkeys running into his car, and I mean, no one wants to work with underqualified monkeys, so it's like, if I'm watching the commercial, I want to get on Career Builder and find a way to better my career so I don't have to work with them.
I was actually really disappointed in the Super Bowl commercials this year because I felt like, especially within the first half of the Super Bowl, most of them were blocked by Pepsi Max, Doritos, the main sponsors, and I was really disappointed with the quality. Usually I'm looking for diversity in the advertisements, or at least something with humor, and you know, nothing really made me laugh out loud this year.
I really enjoyed the E-Trade ad because, like most of their ads, well, all of their ads, they do a good job of entertaining you while still delivering their message.
My favorites were the car commercials, and there were a ton of car commercials. My personal favorite was the imported from Detroit one for the Chrysler 200. I thought it was artistically done, it was cinematic, and I'm not from Detroit, but it seems like it had a really good portrayal of the city, and I just thought it was great.
The Doritos ad was definitely the most ineffective. I thought it was real awkward and weird that he was licking cheese off someone's finger in the Super Bowl. I just thought it was weird.
Another problem I feel with Super Bowl commercials is that people are going to remember the commercials, if they're funny especially, but they're not going to remember the brand. And I think that that's a real problem when it comes to big events like this. For example, my favorite commercial was the Darth Vader little kid, and it was for a car commercial, but I can't remember the brand of car, so I think that's a big problem.
Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that the Groupon ad was the most effective, and the reason I say that is because we're still talking about the Groupon ad. And when you run a Super Bowl commercial, one of the primary things you want to accomplish is awareness. And so if people are still talking about your ad days after the fact, then it's probably been effective.